you are allowed to stay in rooms of your own, and you're supplied with food. There are also shops down here. And as you've been told, this first stage of the fight, you're not allowed to use any magic weapons or magical items.
What about this magical smile?
Whoa.
You'd probably have to ask.
Okay.
No, I can't even smile unless you have permission.
Yeah. And last time you finally found another member for your team, as you are to split into groups of 2 to face the oncoming challenges.
Gunra, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or Gunra? Gunra? Yeah. Is it the day that we're having the competition, or the competitions are tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, because I still have a level of exhaustion.
You'd been told that you'd be woken when the time comes.
Okay.
Well, I want to take a look at the shops. Do any of them sell materials for spells?
I mean, that depends on what materials you're looking for.
Okay, here's the material I need. An ornate stone and metal lockbox worth at least 400 gold.
An ornate stone and lockbox?
Stone and metal lockbox.
So 2 separate things?
One lockbox made out of stone and metal.
Oh, okay.
Looking at the shops around you, you see, well, the ones nearest the entrance you'd been to, one carrying food, the other carrying a multitude of drink. The other side, visible from the table you are at, you can see a large smithy carrying weapons and armors and other gear necessary for a fight. Opposite of that one, you see a shop that seems to carry a multitude of vials and bottles in brilliant different colors.
Okay.
Wait, seeing that. Hold on now. Isn't a potion a magic item? You think we're allowed potions in this first round?
I think they say we couldn't use them in the first round.
Possibly just for people who are looking to have them later on. And for the rounds where they will be allowed.
Yeah, that could be. Unless... if you were to chug a potion, you know, say 5 minutes before the round starts, you wouldn't really have it in the round, right?
I feel like that's a technicality
Yeah,
just
yeah,
waiting to happen. Would it be alright if I use some party funds?
Yeah, probably.
Would be
Alright.
fun with
Should be
me.
looking.
Huh?
I said how much?
Oh, I need like 400.
Okay.
I don't even know if that smithy over there can do it, but I need to ask. they can make me something.
I'll summon up 40 platinum for you.
Wow. I'm gonna, I guess, go over to the smithy. Which is this one? No, that's not the smithy. That's the smithy over here. Excuse me?
Yes, hello.
I was wondering if I might make a special order. Fuck.
Exotic weapon? We got a bunch of those.
I actually need a lockbox made out of ornate stone and metal for a spell.
Oh, it's not really a weapon. You just need a lockbox.
It needs to be worth about 400 gold pieces. So like really ornate and such.
Is it fine if it's big lockbox?
How big is big?
Oh, well, could probably look for one of the boxes we keep the money in, or maybe some of the material comes in.
Could I see one for reference?
Well, you can bring one to the front. Give me a
Alright.
moment.
It's gonna be huge.
You see the smith step towards the back, towards a large pile of wooden boxes neatly stacked in the corner, just past the blaring forge. When he returns, he's holding a rather large metal and stone box in his hands.
How large is large though, Becker?
It's about 2 feet in length.
2 feet.
Sounds heavy.
That's pretty much all we got. It's got a pretty good lock on it. Give you the key.
I don't suppose I could I ask you to make a smaller version worth the same amount of money if I pay you?
I have to admit I'm not really a box smith. I mean, I can certainly try and make a... I've never made a lock before. I could probably take the lock off of this one and... Well, does the small box still have to be worth 400 gold?
Preferably yes.
You see,
The
Mr.
lock
Racketball's
itself-
hand.
The lock itself doesn't really need to be.
Well, if it's supposed to be a lockbox, it needs to be have a lock, right?
Well, yes, but I'm not going to be using the box to put things in.
Okay, so it's fine if the lock's just like on the side. But then it's not a lockbox, is it? Just a box with a lock.
God damn it, figure.
Yeah, he's got a point though.
I mean, if I make it smaller, I don't. It's still gotta be worth 400, right?
Yes.
I mean, I can try, but it ain't gonna be pretty.
I suppose it don't need to be pretty. Just, well, it needs to be on. How literal does it have to be for the use of the spell?
Roll me an Arcana check.
Oh god. 16.
So, there's no direct formula. It's not that precise. Ritual is more about meaning a lot of times. But in terms
Ritual?
of this lockbox in particular, well, its worth would certainly have to be around 400 at least, what the smith would sell it to you. In terms of whether or not the lock has to work, you're not quite sure, but it seems like a technicality that the spell itself would probably not rely on.
What about the ornate part?
Ornate can mean many things.
Hmm.
In this sense, it would probably simply mean that a certain amount of work has gone into it. Instead of it just being a metal box with polished sides and a simple lock on it.
Hmm. So you said the regular lockbox was 2 feet long.
Yes.
How much does it weigh?
Hold on, I keep having to convert stuff to freaking pounds.
Just multiply by 2. It's close enough.
Yeah.
So the lockbox would weigh about 11 pounds.
Can I easily carry that? I don't even know. Fuck.
11 pounds?
I mean, you could look at your carry weight, but it seems carryable to me.
I mean, it's just 11 pounds, right?
Yes.
That's probably the same as like a very, very lightly filled backpack or like my purse.
Oh, my purse.
I mean,
It's the same weight as a 50-footer rope.
Yeah. So, pretty easy.
I guess I can. I mean, I can easily carry it. My carrying capacity is 300 pounds. Do I know if this lockbox is sufficient for the spell?
It's not an extremely fine lockbox, but there are certainly metal ornaments on its stone walls. They say walls, sides.
How how much for that lockbox right there?
No, well, 400, I guess.
This doesn't take a long time. I'm gonna walk over there.
No,
Oh, right.
so many
Hey,
lockboxes.
trouble?
I just don't. I just don't know if it'll work or not, and it's also kind of big.
Oh, that is a big box. Can't you like cut the middle out of this and make it smaller?
Well, yeah, could try. Try make a smaller box.
Yeah, like just cut the lock, cut the middle, slap the 2 sides together.
Well, a little bit more than step. Well, I mean, does it have to be openable?
I guess not.
That's a
Well,
good
I
lock
mean,
then, huh?
it's probably easier then. And still gotta be worth 400?
Yes.
Just nail some of the platinum in there. mean, you know,
I don't want to make him go through all that work, though, if in the end it doesn't even work for what I need it for.
well, can you try it out tonight?
I suppose I can.
Yeah, just do that. Just try cutting it down a little bit. That shouldn't be too hard, right? Well, I mean, it should be easier than making a new box.
Oh my god. Goddamn.
Does he seem willing to do that?
He seems hesitant holding the box in his hands. It's definitely outside of his area of expertise, but he seems willing to try.
Okay, is there a way I can just... This lock... Okay, the lockbox is only 11 pounds. I can easily carry that without getting in the way of stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Would it be alright if I... Can I take this lockbox and see if it'll work for my spell? And if it does, come and pay for it?
You see him scratch his bald head again. Oh, well, I guess I'd usually ask for collateral, but it's not like you can go anywhere, so...
That's true. I
Yeah,
guess...
sure.
Oh, alright. Alright, I guess I will... pick up the lockbox. Where's somewhere private I can do this where there's enough space? I guess I'll just go grab a room. You want to wait here, Rat? I'll be right back.
Do you need to be not seen and cast a spell? Is that what you're saying?
Well, I mean, I don't want to let our competitors see what I'm about to do.
Is the spell going to be obvious once you cast it?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you should.
Very obvious.
Oh my god.
Alright, I guess I'll go back to my room. Which I think was this one. And I guess I'll see if this works. I will attempt to cast Summon Construct.
Yeah, that's obvious.
Oh, Abelin gets a competitor for constructs.
Mm.
I'll make it,
succeeds.
what kind of construct will I attempt to make this? I'll make it, I'll make it a metal construct. If the spell even works.
The spell succeeds.
Hey! Okay, I'll end
Neat.
concentration. And make it go away. And then I'll come back out and be like... Alright, I'll just buy this lockbox.
Alright,
I'll hand him the 40 platinum.
Alright, I'll look. Anything else? Swords, blades, armors?
That'll do it. Thank you very much. Alright.
So, did you find what you were looking for?
I did. I gotta add custom items. Big ass lockbox. Okay. I'm good.
So for teams, are we saying like we just did that, or do we need to work that out in character?
Sounds like we know what we're
It's
doing.
up to you.
So me and Slay, Red and Eblin.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good to me.
Works.
Okay.
What do you say, Kara?
Oh,
She's passed out drunk.
Yeah. Should be fine. I'm gonna look at Gunra to see what he thinks about this pairing.
I think one may guess he's just grinning.
Probably.
Well, he is grinning. Canceling.
Hmm.
We make win, yes.
Good.
Well,
Yeah, I already
Is there-
found my non-magical weapons last time, so I'm set.
is there a way to see what time of day it is down here? Or is there like a sky window or something?
Not really.
If I had to guess, would I know what time it was? Not that I'm going to share that information because nobody's asked me.
Probably around late afternoon.
All right.
Does anyone know what time it is?
I know who knows. People who have a certain keen mind would know.
Take 1d8 psychic damage, please.
Late afternoonish.
Hmm. Alright. I'ma go back to my room and keep working on a counter spell. For the whole rest of the day.
Make sure you actually get some sleep tonight.
Absolutely. I don't, yeah, I'm not going to a fight tired. That sounds like a bad recipe.
I'm gonna check about the healing potions real quick, because some healing potions I don't even know if they're magical so much as like herbal.
Which one?
So I'm gonna like go find the organizer, the guy that stated the rules. I don't recall what he looks like.
Shall I roll for this
come
counter
with you.
spell?
Not yet.
Okay.
I'm just going to stay at my table scribbling over notes as I'm trying to figure out, in case they tell me that I can't use my items that are quote-unquote magical, what I could do alternatively.
Where was Red headed?
To talk to the rules man.
Oh, he's right.
Oh.
Yes.
Hi, excuse me.
Awesome.
I know that magical items and whatnot are not allowed in this next round.
Of course.
What about though, like healing tonics and potions? Some of them are just made by herbalists, not necessarily magical.
Well, they are made with magical properties.
So they are not allowed then.
Unfortunately, no.
Just a
Does
general
not make for great sport to watch someone chug bottles in the arena.
Understandable.
understandable, but just one short question. What if someone drank a potion before they entered the arena that has a certain amount of time before it's gone? The effect.
Oh, that's a good point. I have seen quite a number of our competitors over at what I presume to be a potion shop.
Is that allowed?
This poor dude.
Yeah.
He's getting asked the most obscure questions.
I mean,
I make my own magic items. It's my magic.
Slouch a little, holding his hand in front of his mouth. Just thinking. I suppose there's currently no rules against it,
The audience wouldn't have
but
to
it
see
may
it.
seem in poor spawned. I'm unsure. Certainly, it is not currently in the rules.
I see. I mean, I'm fine with that answer if Sully is. So they don't seem to have anything written in about potions beforehand.
Yeah, seems like it.
Do we have any potions that you'd even want to drink beforehand?
I've heard of this cool thing that lets you move freely for quite a long time.
Well, then it just comes down to if they have any of those in their shops here or not. Otherwise, not too much we could do about it.
It does seem in poor sport, to be honest, but looking over at the potion shop, have people been buying stuff from it all day? And what would I remember seeing people buying
You see some
stuff?
people lounging around it, but none of them seem to be at the counter, at least.
Blue Tiger also shows them, just giving them a short glance from under his clothes, that he has in his hand a certain potion that he got back at Isterwold's Manor. That is like a light version of the haste spell, but it only lasts 1 minute, so if he chucks it down beforehand, it's probably the effect is probably gone before the fight even starts. That's the only one I have.
Right. Probably not much use.
Yeah. Let's check the potion shop, I guess. Doesn't hurt to see
I
what
mean, may as well, yeah.
the others may be working with.
Good afternoon, ma'am, miss. What
Yes.
lovely mutton chops do you have?
Hello.
That voice.
What? Can you say hello again?
Yes. Hello.
Sort of-
It's the ma'am, okay? Don't judge.
Oh.
Yeah, it's fine. Is this a potion shop?
Yes. As you can see.
Quiet.
What potions are you offering?
What potions are you looking for? I have a few on stock. There's also a few I can make. Extra pricing, of course.
What was it that barbarian had? Death ward or something?
Yeah.
That'd be good in a potion.
I don't think there's a potion for that.
Oh, I don't know.
At least I don't know the recipe. If you do, I'd be happy to buy it off of you.
No, I am not an alchemist or herbalist.
That's a shame.
Quite. Well, what about something that gives you like a freedom of movement?
Never made one of those before. You have a recipe?
No.
No, I can make it.
How do we ask this?
Would you have a potion of growth?
No potions of growth.
Potion of flying?
I can probably make one of those, yes. You make you a potion of heroism. You're not feeling up to the task. Can make you a potion of vitality. Maybe you need some power. Give you a potion of maximum power. Those are the most popular ones.
Is it?
What does that do?
Potion of maximum power.
Yeah.
Increases strength of your spells.
All the spells? How much would that one be?
You look like a wizard, let me tell you. Not much on your arms.
What about my arms?
Never mind, are you gonna buy the potion?
How long does this effect
yeah.
last?
Oh, it lasts for a minute.
Good to know.
I'm
And you
gonna
said
get
the other one
scammed.
was potion of vitality?
Yes, what about it?
I suppose that could be helpful. Maybe. I assume that it does what it sounds like it does.
Oh, yes. Remove any exhaustion, any disease, any poison.
Should have just followed them. But I
And
didn't.
also boost your recovery.
That could be pretty helpful. What do you think, Blue Tiger?
Sounds interesting.
And how much does one of those run?
It's just 1,200. Sorry, do you need a potion to get rid of that cough?
Yep.
I do.
Vitality would probably do that for you.
It probably would. Okay, good to know. We will keep it in mind.
Would you know about the potion of resistance?
No, it's a little bit above my pay grade.
Sad.
Not expensive, but they're hard to make.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think this answers our questions at least.
Okay, one last one. A potion of heroism.
Yes,
You have those?
yes.
How much would they cost?
$200 a pop.
I would like to buy some of them.
Alright, how many?
3.
Alright. That'll be 600.
Okay.
I'll go grab the potions.
Don't you think I can get, you know, a little bit of a better offer because I take 3 of your hands instead of just 1?
Everybody wants a discount.
Well, it's money that the
Alright.
world runs around.
When you want a discount?
Why?
Well-
I look like you have the money.
Because I'm gonna come back. Because we're gonna have many fights in front of us.
Repeat
me that
business
persuasion
is a good
roll.
idea.
Persuasion. I should have known that comes, but I'm still not glad I have to do one. Persuasion. Oh, +1. I'm actually really good.
Really good.
Look at that natural 1. Look at that natural 1.
Oh,
It's
so
beautiful.
I guess if I charge you the full price, you'd come back and buy more from the full price, right?
You're probably right. I'm gonna hand over just 600 gold.
Use your potions.
Thank you. Thank you very much, ma'am.
You're welcome.
So that wasn't the best potion shop, so I don't think we have too much to worry about, except for what Soleil bought.
Yeah, and I have to admit this one is, as far as I know, pretty good.
What did you buy?
3 of these potions of heroism.
Like, I know what a potion of heroism does. Would Evelyn know what a potion of heroism does?
I'd say it's a common enough potion that you'd probably roll. No, yeah.
Oh, that's would definitely come in handy.
Yep.
Boost up your health a bit and make you a bit better at everything you're doing. For about an hour, I believe.
Yeah.
10 minutes or an hour, I can't recall.
So I bought 2 spare ones, so who of you wants to have one?
Are you thinking of Bless?
Potion of heroism
Yeah.
acts like bless.
Yeah.
It gives you 1 hour bless and
Yep.
10
And
temporary
10
hit
hit
points.
It's really good.
Yeah,
That's not exactly what heroism
That's why I
spell
am-
does.
yeah.
Potion of
Still-
heroism, it gives you 10 HP, temp HP for an hour, and you're under the effects of a bless, but there's no concentration on it.
Yeah, so it's
Why isn't
pretty
it called
neat.
Potion of Blessing then?
I
What
don't
the
know.
heck?
It's weird.
Mhm.
False advertising.
First of
Get
all,
your money back that way. Like, I thought this was heroism, the spell. You should give me my money back.
I wouldn't be opposed to one of those.
yeah, I hand one over to Ablin.
I will pocket it.
I'm gonna take one for myself and the last one. Kara, Red, Holly.
I'd say
I'm not
probably
there.
Holly.
Oh yeah, Holly's
Oh.
not here.
She's not here.
Kara, Red.
No, I think I'm good.
I'll take it then.
Okay. Maybe we should save it for a later fight, not for the first one.
That is sort of what I'm thinking. We'll see.
So
never
how
know.
much time is between the fights? Becca, did someone say that already? Like the announcer or something? Is it like a whole day between them, or is it like every 2 hours or something there is a fight, or every 20 minutes?
You were actually not told.
Okay. Wait a minute, I'm gonna ask the guy. Excuse me, sir.
Yes, another question.
Yeah, I just wanted to know, how quickly are there gonna be the fights? Like, will there be a break between fights, or is it like immediately after the first one you get to the next one, or how does it exactly work?
Well, the fights are back to back, but in terms of the stages of the fight, there will be one tomorrow and then one the day after.
Okay, so there's always one day between the stages. I got it. Thank you. Okay, so yeah, if we use one of the potions, it's just for one fight, because there's a whole day between the different stages.
Right, and but in those other stages, you'll be able to use magic items and potions.
Oh yeah,
And things
good
like that.
point. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah. I guess we can just use them for this fight then.
Probably the safest thing would be to chug them right before we walk out of our room, but I don't know.
I think it only lasts for around an hour. So if we're not right off to the races with our first fight, you might lose the benefits of it.
Yeah, I mean that, but if you're sitting in a waiting room, chugging, then it might be a little obvious.
Also true.
Something to think about before we leave, I guess. Or leave tomorrow. For the fights. Other than that, I think I'm ready.
Me too.
Right. Yeah, just working on deciding what I'll actually be able to use.
Right.
So where did Holly go?
She got this her box, and then she went to her room.
She's gonna go work on the spell that she's been trying to create.
Yeah, some kind of countering type of thing.
Interesting. I'm gonna leave her alone for a moment then. At some point I would like to discuss different tactics we could use during the fight.
Right. Rit, if you're not inclined to consume the potion, I could at least use my arcane ablation, I would imagine,
Right.
on the both of us.
Well, that would be very helpful, yeah. I mean, I'm inclined to use it, I'm inclined to use it a little earlier from now.
Right, but I think that it might. I don't think they'd both be able to go into effect at the same time. There's a lot of countering magic with those.
Good.
But if I cast that, it generally lasts for an hour as well.
Well, I say I would prefer to take it early, and if it runs out, we do that.
All right.
I was also inclined to, give aid to, you and Slay and Holly before we even leave for the day.
Which would also be counterproductive with the potion.
No, I don't think so. Aid is maximum hit points.
Oh, it increases. It's not temp HP. It's max HP.
Yeah, max HP.
True.
Okay, you're right. You're right.
Cool.
I stand corrected.
Any thoughts on tactics tomorrow?
Well, if I try and go away from more of my magical creations, I could play heavily with my smoke bombs.
That's a good idea, yeah.
And I think I could create a couple of things to play into that, amplifying possibly just myself as a range fighter, and making myself mostly unseen between.
I mean, that would honestly be a good opening for both of us. I'm pretty sure that I can take a pretty good shot with this thing, indicating his revolver. But it takes me a while to line it up, so I might get hit. So if the smoke could cover me right after, that'd be helpful.
A bigger question for you. Am I able to create 2 of the same upgrades? Or do they have to be different upgrades? Trying to go and look and see.
I don't see why not.
Specifically, I was thinking of the sight lenses that I use that are like goggles that let me see 15 feet in smoke. Would I technically be able to, like, I'm still limited to how many upgrades I can have, but would I technically be able to create 2 sets of those?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Okay. Well, I could help us see in the smoke, and let us both be able to do that.
Okay, yeah, that'd be helpful. One thing I think we may be missing is the ability to fly. Because I'm not allowed to use my citron here, or the broom, so.
Right.
We
I
could,
think that
however, do the giant eagle thing.
True.
Those smoke bombs, are they hard to use?
Oh, I mean, not really. I can take a couple of seconds to throw one off.
Just asking, maybe it would be helpful for us other teams to also have 1 or 2 of them.
I don't think I could technically do that. It's one of my abilities that.
Yeah, I thought so, but I mean, logically, I'm just asking as a character.
It's one of my quote-unquote essential tools where, as an action, I'm essentially throwing. I have quote-unquote unlimited smoke bombs that I've created, and I can use an action to cast smoke bomb on myself, which just creates the fog cloud centered on myself, lasting a number of rounds equal to your intelligence modifier, and does not require concentration. But
Okay.
I don't think I could technically pass them off.
So Soleil replies, "Oh, they
So
are
it's
a little bit complicated."
Right. No, yeah, as if someone else were to use them, yeah, it's a careful balance of the exact amount of chemicals, and if you don't get it quite right, it'll just explode in your face and do you more harm than anyone else.
Well, I guess that's a good point, and I wouldn't want to try that.
Right. It would probably take a bit of practice and learning for anyone else to be able to pick it up as quickly as I do it.
Maybe at some point you can teach me. Sounds useful.
It's handy. It's in a good pinch. It's quite effective. But Brett, if I'm throwing off those, I believe I could probably create a set of goggles for you as well.
Okay.
Assuming that they don't put any barriers amongst my creations that would be able to work on you, so we could both see through the smoke.
That would be very helpful.
Oh wait, I'll be right back. I have another question. Hello, good sir.
You know, I'd appreciate if you gathered all of these questions in advance.
I'm sorry, we will in the future. I just wanted to know.
Well,
the f-
hopefully there won't be that many more questions in the future.
and this one is a very easy one.
Of course.
I just wanted to know the floor of the arena. What is it made of? Is it sand or is it like in here made of stone?
Well, it changes from arena to arena. But many of them just have regular ground.
Like dirt, basically. You mean?
Basically, yes.
Okay. Thank you. I just tried to figure out if my ball bearings would have any any use in this arena, but it seems like the floor, the kind of floor they use, changes every time.
Alright.
Sometimes it's dirt,
idea.
sometimes sand, sometimes stones.
So I say we try to stay at range and unseen, or
Right.
otherwise away from them.
Right.
Okay.
There's a chance I might have to reduce the capabilities of my grappling hook. In the process of getting everything together and shifting some bits and bobs around. But I'll figure that out by tomorrow.
Okay.
But I just wouldn't necessarily count on that.
As in, will you still have it?
I'd sort of have it probably if I had to take off the extensions and additional power I've given it. Probably couldn't pull another person. Probably wouldn't go quite as far.
But you would likely be able to pull yourself. At least.
Oh, at least 20 feet every time I shut it off.
Okay. Good to know. I can probably keep myself maybe out of the line of sight. Well, it depends who we go up against. I don't much like that orbit.
Right.
Yeah.
No, agreed.
But I got a spell for him. Pats the gun.
That'll probably be very effective.
Alright.
Yes,
Right.
Molly can shoot flying creature. Holly can
Holly.
shoot flying creatures out of the air. God damn it, Beggar, you did it to me. Okay. And I also have my bow, so I hope we should be prepared for that.
Right.
Sounds good.
Well, I guess the best thing to do then is to make sure to stay limbered up and not hurt yourself at all today. Make sure we all get a good amount of rest, and other than potentially if anyone wanted to talk to anyone else for conversing, can't imagine there's much else we have to do today.
No, I think that's about it. Okay.
I guess I'm just gonna watch fighters if they practice or something to get a feeling of their abilities as much as I can. Because I actually have a skill that helps me with that. Let me see what
Nice.
it... Not spell, but a thing. Let me see.
A
That's-
feature.
Feature.
Is there anybody that's still fighting or sparring in this area?
Yes, the Kutabaxi would still be fighting.
And they're fighting with swords?
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, if I spend at least 1 minute observing another creature outside combat. The question is, do I have to be outside combat? Do they have to be outside combat? Or does it just
You
mean
have
we're
to
not
be
fighting each other? So I can probably observe them. I can learn certain information about the capabilities compared to my own. Okay, the DM tells me if the creature is my equal, superior, or inferior in regard to 2 characteristics of my choice. So I can basically ask, for example, what's their class level? Or something. Or well, not what's their level, or are they, like, is the level above me or same level? And armor class and stuff like that I could ask.
Well, what do you ask?
Yeah, the question is there someone fighting right now, and who is it? And
Well, the jitterbags are fighting.
okay,
Who's
Yeah,
fighting
I'm
in the
gonna-
background?
so just first of all, that's not my ability, but if I look at them, the kind of way they fight, can I figure out like what class they are? Are they fighting like a barbarian or fighter, or can I figure that out? Non-ability wise.
So what?
Hmm?
Sorry, I just need to do something real quick.
It's fine.
What was the question?
If I could look not with my ability, just by watching them, can I figure out which kind of class they are, basically, from the style they're fighting?
They seem to be fighters.
Fighters, okay.
Thank you, beggar.
Yeah, I would like to know their armor class, if it's higher or lower than mine.
What your armor class?
17.
It's lower.
Lower, okay.
Just watching them fight, you can see more openings than you yourself would give in a fight.
And the second one, I can only ask 2 things. I feel like this is too obvious. Sure, fighter class levels. I have fighter class level 8.
Hold on, I'm trying to read up where they are. Because it's... CR does not directly translate to the level.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't really state which fighter level they are. I guess they'd be technically inferior. Yeah, I'd say it's inferior.
Okay. I'm just gonna lean a little bit. I'm just gonna take yeah, I'm just gonna lean a little bit on my chair and watch them, and then tell the others, like, for example, those 2 skilled fighters, but a lot of openings. So if you fought them, just look for those every time they swing. There's a moment they are wide open. Yeah, he's
Good to
just
know.
basically trying to be a smart ass here and giving tips to everyone.
Rhett, actually,
Yeah.
what are the chances of, do you think you could go and find me like a small shield? If they have any around?
Oh, yeah, actually, I think that there's a racks of them.
Might be able to work that into something I've got.
There, I did see a bunch over here, right?
Of just weapons?
Just like a buckler shield.
Yeah.
So, I pick one up and come back. This one seems about the right size.
Yeah, no, that should work. Yes.
If anyone can do that, it's you.
That would be amazing. Becker, would I be able to theoretically have the shield, like, or find a way to use like my shield, my grappling hook, and a crossbow by like hooking like the crossbow and the grappling hook being in one hand and the shield in the other, like by creating both of the grappling hook and the crossbow on the same device?
Crossbow and the grappling hook on the same device.
Yeah. They have like my
I would say
upgrade wise, I'm looking
it
at
would be
having...
possible, but you'd probably need access to more material and like a proper workshop.
Ah, dang it. Okay. Okay, that's fine.
Now I would have another question, but I can't ask it because it's a notebook. Like, I'm just asking my friends first here. So, what would you think about things like outward interference? Like, for example, if I fought and Red was cheering me on from the ranks and I felt very inspired by that, would that be possible?
Generally, I would imagine it would be highly frowned upon, if not outright against the rules, and most competitions of the sort have some form of preventative manner of outward interference. They haven't seemed to be a fan of outward interference up to now, so I would imagine
That's true.
even if someone was trying to get away with it, they'd have to be relatively subtle and stealthy about doing so.
Yeah, let's not risk it.
That being said, once we're in there, if somehow, I don't know exactly how it's going to work, it might just be 2v2, but it sounded like you may be able to make alliances between teams at some point in this competition, because it sounded like there could be double crossing as well.
I guess on the later stages, I feel like the first stage is the 2-on-2 thing, and afterwards
it
there's
sounds like it.
yeah, there's more going on.
We shall see. Anyway, I'm anxious to get to it.
Yeah, me too.
I'm gonna go crack
I hate waiting.
So for the rest of the day, I shall practice up and help with any inventions as needed.
Okay.
Any chance I could go look around at like the blacksmith, I guess, and see if I can use their space?
You could ask.
Alright. I'm gonna...
Give me an intelligence roll.
Didn't re-roll my dice! Ugh. It's 22.
As far as you'd seen, the blacksmith doesn't really have anything akin to a workbench.
Ah.
You have found.
Fair enough.
Seems rather crude what he's working with. An anvil,
Alright.
hammer, a forge.
Never mind. That's yeah.
Does anyone else do anything during this day?
I'm back.
No.
What
My-
point do you guys retire to your rooms?
Pretty early, I guess, at least for me, because I'm bored as a fighter that usually just wants to fight.
I'll probably stay out until like at least a little after quote unquote dinner. Just in by the chance that they happen to make a ruling on the decision of my gadgets that I'm somewhat available. But after that I'd probably head to bed.
Okay. After an hour or so, you see the advisor leaving. You sit around for an hour or two after that, but no one seems to return for the time being.
Alright. Then I would head to bed after that.
Same.
As you step into your room, Evelyn,
Uh-huh.
there's someone already inside,
Fair enough.
just behind the door.
Garlic.
Which was my room?
Buy
Was
garlic.
this my room? I think this was my room.
A lockdown on Carnal House during the first stage, and no magical items. It's a clever move. This is meant for us, or others, perhaps doing the same. This new cabal is advising the Baron well, unfortunately for us.
Right.
I'm sure during the first stage they will scour Carnal House for sources of magic. I cannot be around when they do. That means you must
Understandable.
clear the first stage thoroughly by the merits of your own strength. I'm sure you can handle them.
Got a
Well,
few
you've
trick up
tried.
our sleeves.
I will search for an angle on the warrior. And there's also this. Vidar stretches out a hand, holding a scroll.
I'll take the scroll.
I believe Holly was asking for it.
Ah,
I needed time to write it, but you should get it to her as soon as possible.
I will do that. Appreciate your assistance, Vidar.
We will not see each other for 2 days at least. May luck be on your side.
Yours as well. I will step back out and head over to Holly's room. And knock on the wall.
I'll open the door. Oh, hi.
A gift for you. And I'll hold out the scroll.
Oh, alright. I'll take it and look at it.
I believe this is something you've been potentially working on, so do your best to at least get some rest. She'll
I
walk off.
suppose I'll try. Alright. Is this counter spell?
Yes.
God damn it. What time is it now? How long have I been in my room?
It's probably late evening.
Okay, I have to look up the rules for copying a spell now, because they're different for me now.
Sorry I didn't go to my room so quickly.
Damn it. I need 6 hours to copy this.
Aren't you a scribe?
Oh, remember I changed.
Oh yeah. Man.
Uh.
You're a scribe now.
Oh my god, why did you give this to me earlier?
I mean, use it in the next fight then.
Use it, lose it.
I mean, not use it, but I mean, like, learn it
Oh,
after
learn
after
after
the
for
next
round
fight.
two.
Yeah.
You could do that.
Well, I mean, I've already been working on it. Could it maybe take less time since I've already been working on it?
Roll me a 1d8.
And 1d8. Okay. One.
It'll take you now.
An hour? Oh, fuck, dude. Bam. I'll copy it now.
Reading the scroll, it pretty much fills in all the gaps.
Woo.
And yeah,
Yay.
takes you an hour to copy the spell into your spell.
Pog. Pagu, pagu, pagu.
I was about to say, does he go in there with Kara? Poor Kara. But then he changed the rule. Good old Gunra.
Alright, now go to bed.
You sleep surprisingly calm until you're awoken. Inside of your mind, a somber hum swells, a deep ringing that carries you from your sleep. The words in a similar timbre ring out in your mind, and Slay, you hear, Blue Tiger, you are called upon, convene with your partner and find your way to your gate.
Okay, let's do this.
Do I get a long rest or?
Everyone gets a long rest.
Okay.
Knock knock on Holly's door.
Sure.
Knock knocking on Holly's door.
Wow, wow, wow. Good morning.
Good morning. We've been just called. I think it's our turn for the fight.
Alrighty. Sounds good. Prep my spells. Okay.
Blue Tiger and Holly.
Great. Do you have any particular aliases by which you'd like to be introduced? Otherwise, we'll go by the names you entered at registration.
Fine by me.
Yep, fine with me.
Very well. Over there on your left, past the fountain, you will find the gate.
Okay.
Stand there and wait until your names are called. At which point you'll step out into the arena. And the fight will begin.
Okay. Oh wait, is it left from him? Is it, so like, is this left?
He said you're left.
Did he?
He did. But also, that's where
That was the entrance, right? Where we came in.
Yeah, that's what. Okay, I'm gonna assume it's that one then.
Yeah. For a moment, I used this fountain as some kind of a little bit of a, so that no one can see me, and then chuck down the potion of heroism.
You walk through a long corridor. Along the left and right, there are multiple gates, all of them firmly locked. Near the end of this long corridor, however, another person waits. Another soldier. As you approach him, he opens up a small list. He scans it for a moment and then steps up to you. Blue Tiger, Holly,
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
he draws a small bag from his belt and holds it out to you. You will draw your fighter.
All right.
I will make a move that Holly can do it.
Okay, I'll draw.
Roll me a 1d6, please.
Three.
3.
Also, didn't get much time. Could I have been able to cast like 2 spells before coming out of my room?
It's a little bit late for that. What would you cast?
Just Mage Armor and Gift of Alacrity.
Sure.
Okay.
So you're buffing yourself.
I mean, Mage Armor is just because I'm a lot squishier now.
Mm-hmm.
And then Alacrity
What does that do?
gives me a 1d8 to add to my initiative roll,
Nice.
Okay.
in addition to my
Holly.
already +7.
You draw a small piece of paper from the pouch. And it simply reads the number 2 on it.
2.
Imagine it's Ablin in red.
Very well. You may step through the gate.
All right.
Coming through.
Wow. We're on a strange wooden plane.
Ablin and Red.
Yes.
The process essentially repeats for you.
In this case, I do my drugs before I leave the room. I mean, chug my potion.
Oh god.
Oh no.
I knew this was going to happen. You know what? That's fine. Whatever. Fix it later. I don't even care right now.
And I cast a 3rd level aid on myself and Evelyn.
Oh, nice.
So plus 10.
Plus what?
Okay.
10.
Nice.
Do the two of you have any aliases as you step up to the advisor?
Just leave that to Red. He knows my name.
This is, pointing to Evelyn, Gunra's weakness. And
Is that how you'd like to be introduced?
I mean, she can answer that.
That should be fine. I suppose.
All right.
And I'm just a tiefling. That's a teeth. Make sure you get the teethy in there.
Tiefling.
A tiefling. Thank you. Yes, thank
A
you. All right.
Would you like to be introduced as a tiefling or a tiefling,
A tiefling. Thank you.
and not the tiefling?
You know what? Go ahead and do the tiefling.
The tiefling. All right. I did ask. Your own creations will be allowed. However, they may not be given to any fighter of another team.
But they can be given to a fighter on my own team.
Yes.
Appreciate it. I pass over some sight lens goggles to Rhett. Alright, I'll just post this real quick in Discord.
We're about to fight each other, aren't we? I can already feel it.
I mean, I guess that depends on what you draw.
True.
I mean, Red, you can go ahead and draw me a 1d6, please.
Oh, true. I actually need to roll 2. A 1.
A 1.
And this is for my spells for today. Go with 5. Ooh. I got some nice spells today.
Everyone back?
This.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy.
As the large gate opens in front of you, the first thing, as you step out into the light, the first thing you hear is the blast of a horn. Or I guess not. I guess not. Frickin' DDD.
DDD died.
I'll do it.
Not as impressive as I wanted it to, so.
Our next challenge is delivered to us by brothers who have been champions in the arena from the very start. Together, they have conquered monster and foe. The true dynamic duo, Ekkor and Gabor!
Never heard of them.
Mm.
And you two may roll me initiative as you enter the arena.
Me and Soleil, or
Yes.
We're so small compared to them.
don't fall off the edge.
Increase your
Give me
size.
a second, jeez.
I don't know, maybe they could have been that they are that big, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Sigh.
I'm disappointed.
Fighting Ekkor and Gabor today will be two fighters. The Venerable Holly and Blue Tiger.
I just want to put it into perspective. Gift of Alacrity is a plus 1d8 to my initiative, and I already have a plus 7, and I have a 10 initiative.
Wow. Wow.
Oof.
I
It's
rolled a
red.
2, I rolled a 1, plus 7.
What? Hey, what did
Oh,
you
no, it's
introduce,
11.
Evelyn again?
Gunra's
it?
weakness.
Gunner's weakness.
Gun
Oh, that
Russ.
is true.
Next up, a fight many of you have been eagerly anticipating. A crowd favorite, born of monster and hero, raised in the wild by snakes and conqueror of dragons, Medusa! And you two can also roll me initiative.
I'm pissed.
It's fine. We are a team. We have the same initiative.
Wasted a spell slot.
16.
Did you waste it?
It got me a +1 to my initiative.
But you would have less if you hadn't used it.
19.
Fighting Medusa Tadel will be a noble warrior, the Teethling. And the one only known as Gunra's weakness.
I think I may have memed too hard. Oops.
Fine. We're on that side, right?
If I remember,
We're going against one person?
You complaining?
No, I'm not. I'm just more concerned.
I think I hear complaining.
No, that was a larger concern that there's only one person. As in, I'm now suddenly very concerned against who we're fighting against that doesn't need a teammate. I was gonna leave Kieran behind.
Yes. I'm just move all of the things on this. Oh wait, hold on.
We can see through that.
Yeah, it's because the table's too low. I'll just keep it in my own area, you know, it's fine, whatever. Actually, I'll just pull it back out again, god damn it. Okay.
Ablin, I feel like that battlefield is actually pretty good for you.
I know. I was like, oh, I'm not complaining about this field.
Yeah.
How deep is this water in front of us?
I
There's boats on
wonder.
it.
Somewhere between 1 and 100 feet.
Damn.
And Red and Soleil, please give me a 1d20.
Four.
5.
That was how much hit points the enemies have.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, right, Alavan and his loading.
Oof.
I forgot about that. Oh, he left.
I wonder
I'm
why
gonna
he
go
did
pee
that.
real quick then.
Blessed was attacks and saving throws, right?
Yeah. Attack rolls, saving throws.
Do we know Are we fighting multiple rounds back to back?
We are not.
It doesn't sound like it, right?
That's what we were told. No. The next one won't be until tomorrow.
What?
True.
Nothing should have that many legs. Did somebody find a spider?
I don't know.
It's a good point, though.
I know my mom killed a centipede recently. Maybe they're talking about that. I have a lot of concentration. So.
Here's the real question. How good do you think that their observation of magical items is?
Huh. I guess it
Yes,
depends if
not
they
that
have
bad.
someone watching.
I mean, they probably do.
I can feel the war drums.
The arena in front of you is huge. A massive crowd lines every stage of the raised arena around you. From the lower ranks all the way to the top, where canopies span across. Very comfortable looking couches. The crowd roars as we begin the fight. And let me just quickly look at the initiative orders. 2 10s. Which one of you goes first?
Probably Soleil.
I have a +5.
I have a +2. Wait, for Dex or?
Yeah, initiative.
Dex
order.
modifier, I guess.
Oh wait, for initiative specifically?
Well, the Dex modifier, I believe, is the kicker.
The
Normally
kicker.
for a tie in initiative, it's
If
the
it's
dex
if
modifier.
it's
Because
well, my
initiative,
initiative, I
Holly.
add my intelligence as well.
Yeah.
Right, but that's to your initiative, not to for getting a tie. And
Okay, then yeah, +2. I'm second.
You're very intelligent, Holly.
Huh?
You're very intelligent, it seems, if you get a +5 out of that.
You're breaking up.
you turned into a robot.
Beep bop boop.
Am I
Okay.
a robot?
No,
No.
just Soleil.
I don't know why.
The first of the fighters moves forward and begins loading the cannon in front of him.
Oh, fuck you, buddy.
And that's his turn. It is therefore Soleil's turn.
Yeah, I guess I see that, and hmm. Gonna use my feline agility and dash to hide behind this thing. This is a little bit out of the water, I guess. I can hide behind that,
Yeah.
or okay.
It is slightly raised.
Oh,
Cause I don't see much else to hide behind. So that's
how
my
high
turn
up
for
is
now.
this?
How high is what?
I mean, we're on something.
Yep, it's about 5 feet high.
Oh, okay.
Also, now that I'm closer, how deep does the water look in general here?
Give me a perception roll.
13.
It only looks to be about 5 feet deep at the middle point.
Only. Looks deep enough. Okay, cool.
10, 20, 30. You can see the second of the warriors turn the cannon directly towards you and light the fuse. Please give me a dex save.
Me?
Yes.
Okay. So, that is that plus that. Dex save, you say?
You are behind half cover.
So that adds plus what?
I believe it's +2.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's 2.
So that is 8 plus 5 is 13 plus 2 is 15.
A 15, you say.
Mm-hmm.
Total?
Yes. Sadly.
Can you parry a cannonball?
No.
We'll find out.
Also, I cannot use my gauntlets that are able to catch projectiles from the
Oh no.
Oh, because they are magical.
No missile snaring cannonball.
An ear-shattering explosion rings out as the cannon shoots. The cannonball flies your way, ripping straight through one of the support pillars of the small platform in front of you and striking you for
Ouch.
21 bludgeoning damage. And then it is Holly's turn.
I can't really do anything except move. 5, 10, 15, 20. Wait. I counted wrong. Ready. I can't do anything. I believe. Where is the... Oh. Actually. So that's 120 right there, right? The end? Yeah.
It's a little bit shorter, but yeah,
140,
right there.
145, 150. So that's 150. What's the radius of this? Oof. Not fantastic. 20 foot through the sphere. One. Don't know. Ah, just short. Okay, I guess I'm dashing. Okay. That's my turn.
Okay. Which means, Evelyn, it is your turn.
Right. Let's give him a show. I will cast spider climb on myself. And how tall are these pillars?
The pillars rising in front of you, though somewhat in disrepair, and many of them broken, are still about 20 feet tall.
Okay. And the ones on their side are probably only like 10 feet tall. Like this one? If
Yeah,
you were
yeah,
on
about
top
10
of it, you'd
feet
probably be like 10 feet up.
Yep.
Okay. I'm just going to run up and along the wall a bit. About here, but on the wall about 5 feet up. And that's all I can do for my first spell, for my first turn, because spider climb, I think. I don't have any bonus actions yet. No. That's it.
Red?
I'm going to say, yeah, let's get it, and give her a combat inspiration.
Oh, thanks.
And then I'm going to cast Greater Invisibility on myself. And move over here, hopefully unseen.
The D8, right?
It is, yeah. It's in the...
Yeah. Just making sure it was still a D8.
Yep. And I think that's it.
In the distance, you can see the fighter pull out a longbow. He draws an arrow, lines up the shot, and fires at you, Evelyn.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of stuff in his way.
At least it's disadvantaged because of the... I think it is, at least. Because it's so
a
far away.
17 as the lowest.
I'm going to try and use the Bardic Inspiration to increase my AC.
Wouldn't? I mean... Yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna miss now. It's a 22 for my AC. I think it only
First
stays
shot.
for that one attack.
Blitz past the pillars towards you, almost harmlessly hitting the wall next to you. And then he draws another arrow, firing again. And missing again. As the second arrow, this time much lower, strikes the pillar just in front of Red. The shot bouncing harmlessly off of the rock.
Great.
As
It
he jumps down
does
and hides.
use your reaction to do that.
That's fine.
Yep.
I saw that, but
Okay.
And then we return over here. The first of the fighters reloads the cannon once again. Whilst the second, 10, 20, 30, I guess he dash. moves within line of sight, just through the supports of the platforms, looking directly towards you, Soleil. And that is his turn. Soleil, it is your turn.
Okay, these wooden platforms, are they high up? Or is it easy to jump over to them?
From the ground underneath the water, it's about 5 feet. To you, though, it is about 3 feet up.
So I'm just gonna try and jump over here.
I'm guessing you're trying to make a running jump.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a Actually, it's acrobatics. Acrobatics.
Acrobatics. That is a 22.
Without any real problems. You take a few steps back, run, and jump up the platform.
20. 30.
Give me another dexterity check.
Acrobatics or dexterity?
Acrobatics.
$16.
As you step onto the logs protruding from the platform, you realize that they are not nailed to the platform like you'd initially thought. They are attached by chains. Immediately as you step on them, they begin moving. But with your superior agility, you manage to remain in place. However, they will count as difficult terrain for you.
Oh, so I can't move as far. Okay, let me see then. So that's 5 here, that's normal movement. So plus 5 means 10, I guess. So I still have 5 feet left. Can I like move a half
just
thing or?
Sort of step down, I would say that now it would cost you double movement, not before.
Okay, so I can make it here then. Okay, and I want to use my bonus action to second wind and heal myself a little wee bit. That is a bad roll, but I heal for 9. And I'm gonna use my action to dodge action. Let's go. I'm gonna try to get there. Like I try to make them go for me and try to make them ignore Holly so she can do whatever she wants to do. I'm just gonna wave my hands and be like, come and get me! I'm here! That's my turn.
Okay. Holly.
Okay. 1, 10, 15, 20. 20 radius sphere on the bat guy would be how much? 10? Is that just like a 10-foot circle around him, or would that be
20-foot radius means 20-foot radius.
okay? Okay, yeah. Smack them on him, then I'm gonna cast Storm Sphere. Uh, 20-foot radius sphere of swirling air springs into existence. Each target in there must succeed on a strength saving throw or take 2d6 bludgeoning. The sphere space is difficult terrain.
Why isn't it? There we go. Got that.
In addition, I can use a bonus action on each of my turns to cause a bolt of lightning to leap to a target within 60 feet of the center. Make a ranged
So
spell
that's
attack.
a what save?
Strength. I'm assuming that they're fairly strong, but it's still difficult terrain nonetheless.
How is the visibility in the storm sphere?
It doesn't
It's a
say.
9.
They have disadvantage on wisdom perception checks made to listen, but
That's
it
a
doesn't
9.
say. Oh, okay.
That fails.
Wow. 2d6 bludgeoning. Six bludgeoning damage, and then as a bonus action, I need to make a spell attack to hit. As he strikes with lightning. 13 for the first. Okay, so 13 plus 8, 21 to hit.
That hits.
And that is 46 lightning. That is 15 lightning damage.
In this sphere of storm that suddenly springs into existence, you see the lightning arc across the cannon and, well, across the armor of the gladiator.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else you do this turn?
Nope, that's it.
Evelyn.
Right. I'm going to shoot my grappling hook to go here. And then shoot it again to go. I think I can hit that. Just shy, I think, 5, 10. Actually, if I move over here, then I think... Yes. Then I will go ahead and shoot it over here. And just stand sideways on the back of this wall for a moment. And that is my turn.
Red.
Okay. I think I will just take my turn to dash. Here.
Give me one moment. Oh, hold on. I just realized what happened. I'm gonna need like 5-10 minutes.
Alright.
Okay.
I'll just go get a glass of water.
Okay.
Last. Okay, red dash.
I think I dashed and then combat inspiration.
Yes.
Combat inspiration? Oh, cool.
Yes.
Thanks.
You can hear the crowd all around the arena suddenly get a little rowdier. You don't quite see what happens. But from the pillar, behind which you know Medusa was last, to the left and to the right, you see just this cloud of sand fly away from the pillar, blocking time.
Nice.
See.
For him.
Oh, I don't see.
And that's his turn. So, does this guy need to do anything on the start of his turn? Holly?
No, just on the end.
Okay.
It is difficult terrain.
You see the gladiator almost grab the front end of the cannon and with a flip just jump over it.
Is he still in the sphere?
And let's see. Yes, he is.
If he's ending his turn there, strength saving throw.
He is going to first fire at Soleil again.
God damn.
Soleil,
Mhm.
would you please give me a dex save with disadvantage?
Even though I do the dodge thingy.
Right, you dodged. What does dodge do? Does it give you advantage on dex
Attacks
saves?
have disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Usually
on
attacks have
attack.
disadvantage. Yeah.
But not saves.
No.
And since you're on quite the wobbly terrain,
Yeah, well then, it's definitely gonna hit me. Because I don't think a 9...
You do get advantage on dex saving throws until the start of your next turn.
okay, so it's a straight roll.
Yeah, it's still a 9.
Sorry.
That means you take 11 bludgeoning damage
Isn't this what you're supposed to be good at?
as the cannonball ricochets off of one of the supports of the platform in front of you, sending splinters flying your way. And that's... I guess you'd... 10...
How much movement does he have?
Because...
20...
Yeah, how much movement?
He has 50 movement?
Well, no. But he did do a jump to cross the difficulty.
What? I hate magic.
And
I
that
hate
means
magic, said the wizard.
is Celestin.
Okay, I'm gonna move 10 feet and another 5 to get to easier terrain. I guess I'm gonna take 2 shots at the guy in front of me with my bow. It's an 18 and a 19 to hit.
Both of those hits.
For 17 piercing damage.
Both of your arrows strike home, piercing even the metal armor that the gladiator is wearing.
And I don't have enough movement to jump over there, so... I guess I'm just gonna stand here.
After just hitting the gladiator, you see him take a few steps back and then jump onto the platform in front of you. In his hands, he holds 2 spears, both of which he now launches at you. Let me see, that's range. Oh. Yes. That's a 17 and a 9.
17 is a glancing blow.
A glancing blow. So that would be 14 half.
So 7.
The first spear now sticks out of the ground, out of the planks right in front of you. As it reaches just short, the other one just barely grazes your leg and hits the platform just behind you. That's his turn, Holly.
Since I'm now up against this water, is it 5 feet deep?
It seems to be about 5 feet deep at the center.
Okay. When does it start becoming difficult terrain? Because I'm assuming that's going to happen.
Do you start moving into it?
Yeah.
Please give me a strength save.
What? Well, I mean, at what point does it start getting hard? If it starts getting hard, I'll stop.
No, as soon as you step into it, please give
What?
me a
Oh,
strength save.
God. 10.
Immediately, as you step into the water, you realize that its consistency is not that of water. It is more akin to an ooze.
Uh-huh.
And difficult terrain begins immediately.
Okay. So I still have 25 movement then, right? Because I just spent 5 getting into it? Or...
Mhm.
Okay. If I use the bonus action attack from my Storm Sphere, can I still cast a spell?
Yes.
Okay. Bonus attack, lightning bolt. I'm gonna do it against the guy Soleil's fighting, which is exactly 60 feet from the center, so I can do that. It's only a 14 to hit.
That does not hit.
Okay.
The bolt of lightning arcs towards the platform, scorching it on the side of its support pillar. But with the little grounding that is there, it doesn't quite find the purchase to reach any further.
Second level Scorching Ray against the guy fighting Soleil.
Okay.
I believe.
That was the poop roll. That's 15.
That does not hit.
Another 15. That's off the table.
Oh my
Oof.
god. You need new dice.
Delete the die.
It's my turn.
Evelyn.
Right. I'm going to climb up to the top of that, which is just like 5 feet movement, and I'm going to throw a smoke bomb down. Which goes 20 feet out.
Is that a 20 feet
Radius. Yes,
And
20
just
foot
throw it
radius.
on the top of the pillar, or
It's centered on me, so it's from there. So it's probably only skimming the ground. And then I'm going to move a bit from my last position to kind of stand on the edge a bit for the rest of my movement, and just kind of about, let's see, 5 feet down from the top again, just on that side, and that is my turn.
okay. Red.
So first I'll move here. You described, is it like a sandstorm or just, I don't know, dusty that I can't see?
It just seemed sort of like a wave of sand. It's already settled and gone.
But we can't see where he's at.
Gotcha.
You did not see where he went.
I'm just going to then like dash, but really just climb up here and climb up a little bit. So I'm just sitting up here, ready.
Okay. Red, please give me a perception roll.
That will be a whopping 13.
For a moment, you see disturbed sand right here. Almost like a footstep. But just as you see it, you see more. One here. And one closer. And that's his turn. Means 10. 20.
You stealthy, you're invisible, right?
I am, yes. But so is he, or they. Who knows?
And Soleil, it's your turn.
I'm gonna do a run and jump. Try to get to the other platform. So, I don't know if I can make that, but I'm certainly gonna try.
Long jump. Recover a number of feet equal to your strength score.
Yeah, also I can jump 10 feet, 5... No, what is it? How many feet? Equal to the strength score?
Yeah.
So I
it could be
can
like
jump 10 feet.
20. But it's just oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm not
Right.
a strength fighter.
Right.
So I can basically jump 10 feet into the goo.
I mean,
And then difficult terrain.
you can attempt to jump farther.
Of course I will attempt to jump farther.
In that case, give me a strength roll.
Just a straight roll.
Mm-hmm. I guess it would be athletics, if that changes anything for you.
Don't think the natural
Nope.
one changes anything.
How far away
Okay,
from me?
you run.
is he? How far away is he?
From you? I
Yeah.
mean,
Okay.
10, 20, 30, 45.
45?
I mean, depends on which
Chronal
moment.
shift.
Before I jump or in the middle of the jump or...
I'll chronal shift so he can reroll.
Okay,
Ooh.
reroll.
Time rewinds.
Nice. So cute.
That is better. It's a 10. I don't have strength.
You don't quite make the distance.
Ah,
You reach barely the edge, and with your hand, you can catch the edge.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to, though?
Yes.
Okay. You are now currently hanging on.
And I still have a little bit of movement left. So I'm gonna climb because I have a climbing speed. As a tabaxi. Climb up. That's 10, 20. Yeah. I'm there with him. I think I'm gonna try and hit him.
Okay.
including action search. Let's see. I need another D4. So many die to roll. So, does a 16 hit?
Yes.
Okay, so 3 hits. I guess because I don't think a 13 hits.
Nope.
3 hits. One of. Oh no! Wait. Let me give. Oh, I have the blessed rolls. Let me see. The 13 actually. Action search 1 is a 17 with the blessed.
The AC is 16.
Okay, so the blessed thing, and that's a 12. The whip 1. Okay, that's just a 14. So 4 of them hit. 1 hit of the rapier goes wide. Okay. So let's roll damage. Okay, I roll this one extra. Did I have anything else? I'm gonna use, yeah, sure, I'm gonna use one of my superiority die to do. Yeah, which one do I do? The distracting strike, I think. Oh no, the menacing attack. Yeah, a menacing attack. Plus 20, so that's 48 damage.
48.
Yes. And they have to make a wisdom saving throw
My god.
to see if they are scared of me. DC is 16.
But you see, the gladiator is brave and thus gets advantage on saving throws against being frightened.
Cool. For him, I guess.
And that advantage didn't do shit for him. He's got +1, so that's a 15.
I mean, he just got hit for 48. It's understandable that he might be a little afraid now.
So I'm guessing 15 does not save.
No, 16 is the DC.
So he is frightened, right?
Yeah, let me see. Yeah, it is frightened of you until the end of my next turn.
It's a Baxi that just came out covered in ooze. I mean, that's kind of pretty scary.
And just
Well, he didn't hit
slices
the
you,
ooze,
and
but-
slices and dices you.
Yeah.
Oh god, it's the Dread Pirate Robert.
Hmm.
Okay. Well, luckily he doesn't really have to move any closer. So, it is also his turn. He will attack twice and with his third attack perform a shield bash.
Isn't he? Doesn't frighten like something he has to like run away or something.
He has
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Okay, that's still cool. That's still very cool. I like that even more actually,
That one does not.
because then he's close and I can still slice at him.
Ooh, 17. That's a
Another
glancing.
glancing blow. Yeah.
And now the shield bash. Come on, big numbers.
No.
There's a
Yes.
3.
Nope.
Yes.
Numbers.
Oh, the shield bash.
Be afraid of the almighty
Ooh,
cat.
no. Okay, So that is same as before, actually.
So another 7
That
damage.
is 13 halved, so 6.
Ha!
6 damage. You see him just strike at you twice. Another spear in hand. But, well, after that devastating blow you dealt to his...
Ego.
Yeah. Yeah. You see that he's unsure. He tries to push you off the edge with his shield. But as you move to the left, his swing goes wide. And it is Holly's turn.
Bonus action against the guy in the back. Lightning. I'll try a firebolt. Pretty sure that misses. 16.
That hits.
Wow.
See, the better die. That's
16 fire damage.
that's a good roll.
It reminds me so much of Yoro with the broken axe.
The curse stacks.
It's my turn.
Please don't sound so depressed. You do well.
Evelyn.
Alright. Well,
Here
I'm
we are in an
technically-
invisible arena.
yeah, and I'm technically invisible at the moment, as my cloak that I've created this morning looks a lot like smoke, and I blend right in. But I'm going to move back to the top of my pillar. Oops, not what I'm trying to do. Okay. And then go. Actually, I'm gonna stay right here. No, I'm gonna move here to the edge. And that will let me see that far out. I'm going to hold a attack with my blasting rod in case I see this dude.
Okay. And you can see through the fog, right?
I can. Not behind. I can only see 15 feet through the fog. So in front of me, yes. And like kind of at an angle, yes. Behind me, I cannot see through the end of the fog behind me. Or the smoke.
Brett.
I think I'm going to start baiting things. So, with my action, I cast Unseen Serpent. Hand it a bottle of wine. It pops up like right here, kind of on the ground in front of me. Hand it a bottle of wine, tell it to splash itself with wine, accidentally, and then walk 15 feet like this way. So there's this like splash of wine moving through the air going this way. I think it ends up here.
Okay.
We'll see if anything takes the bait.
We are fighting here, and they are just going fishing.
Yes. Here.
You see a sudden burst of sand as something leaps almost 20 feet up.
He's so big. He turned into a giant.
Sorry. He leaps onto the pillar. Your held action triggers before he does his thing.
Now, since I'm invisible, I think that gives me advantage on my attack. Nor by normal rules. I'm making sure that's good by you.
Yeah.
Okay. That should hit. That's 24.
That hits.
Firebolt is 2, 3, 9. So that is 12 fire damage.
Fine. As you see him leap up and then land crouched on the pillar, immediately your fire just blasts towards him, hitting his shoulder. And then, crouched, he simply opens his eyes and braces. It almost seems as if the snakes fashioned into his helmet are moving. And that's his turn.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
Which means 10, 20, 30. He is going to lob some more spears at you, Soleil.
Oh boy.
The one that isn't afraid.
Nice.
Oh my god.
And this one probably hits.
And that's +7, so...
Yeah, that hits.
20.
Don't have any magical items to do anything about this.
That's... that's 8 damage.
I take 8.
As with care, the first spear flies too far off of the target, and the second just barely hits you at the side. And then it is your turn.
Okay. I'm just gone there, continue slicing. So one hits definitely, one misses definitely, the other one is... Why is there a scimitar die here? Okay, so the 7 is plus 3, so it's 10 plus 8, so 18, so that still should hit. So yeah, and the 2 is, I mean, just for the sake of it, I'm gonna... No, it's just 11 or something like that. Okay. So, one rapier attack doesn't hit. I'm just gonna keep doing the menacing thing. Cause felt like a decent plan. 23 damage.
Damn.
And yeah, he has to make another wisdom save.
Oh my god. That's a 10. He
Yeah,
failed.
he's still very much
He can't shake out
afraid.
of it.
Yeah. And that's my turn.
Means it is his turn, and he will try the same again. 2 strikes and a shield bash. Ooh, that's a 21.
That does hit.
It hits.
That's not a roll.
Why is it not drawing?
Press the wrong button.
Because I was pressing E instead of R.
That would do
And
it.
that is a 17.
I'm gonna use my reaction from my duelist feat to give myself +3 AC. So for melee attacks. So yeah, that one then misses.
And here comes the shield bash.
Good rolls.
19. So that fails with your newness.
Yeah.
It means you take 13 piercing damage as he strikes you once with a spear. Gaining perhaps a little bit more confidence, he strikes again and follows up with a shield bash. Both of which miss as you start moving more deftly,
Unfortunately.
more swiftly.
Because I want to be fair, I just read it again. And I just raised my AC for that attack, so the next attack actually hits. So the shield bash does
And the
hit
shield
me.
bash hits you in the
Yeah,
face.
yeah, I want to play this fair and square. I just read it and I was like, oh damn it.
Fair enough, fair
Yeah.
enough. Target's medium.
So what was the first
smaller.
damage, the first attack? Because I didn't
I'll
hear
let you
that.
roll advantage for being nice.
Oh, nice.
So give me a strength save with advantage. The DC is 15.
I wish I had. It's not a save, right? Or is it a save?
It is a save.
Oh wait, the first one was a 9 or something?
Yeah, it was a 9.
Okay, because I have blessed.
Yes.
So let's see what I can add to the 9. So that's 1. And I have... What do I have for strength saves? Plus 3. Okay, I'm just getting a 13 in total.
No. That means you take for 7 bludgeoning damage
Mm-hmm.
and then you fall prone.
Oh.
Holly.
Also, slowly looking a little bit rough.
Hmm. I guess bonus action. I'll try to let him mold at the back. Bonus action that the guy is Slay's fighting. Not that it'll hit, you know.
It will.
Oh well.
You just have to believe. See?
That's a nat 20!
Nat 20! That's how you do it.
Fuck.
Wow. That's 8d6.
Nice.
Oh, it's okay, I'll get all ones.
No.
It's literally impossible.
Look at all those ones. 3 ones.
I mean, 4 ones is actually
That's only
quite...
18 damage.
Only 18 damage. With a bonus action, by the way.
True.
Oh, do I want to cast this spell?
Yeah, that's true, Evelyn.
I don't know if I cast one. I feel so. I will cast a... What is this? I'll cast a... What's this? I'll cast a 3rd level Scorching Ray against the guy attacking Slay. It's Ray 1.
Scorch 'em. Nice.
Okay, so that's 22, I think.
That hits.
Second ray is off the table. Damn it.
The name of that fucking dice.
7 plus 8.
15. Does not hit.
Isn't 8 plus 8 16? Yeah, that's
8 plus 8, yes.
Yeah.
You said 7 plus.
Oh yeah, and that one is
That
good.
one hits though.
last ray.
Nice.
12 plus 8. Okay, that's
3 hits.
66.
That one's decent.
22. 22 fire.
And a barrage of just heat suddenly barrels into the fighter, who is standing above you right now, Silay.
Mm-hmm.
as fire toils around him, and whatever cloth was exposed is just scorching in the heat.
How tall up are these wood things again?
2-ish feet, 2.5.
So how much movement would it be to get here and then onto it? That's 10 to move here.
10, and then up would be, since you're moving out of it, doubled still. So 5. So 15 to move there.
Okay. And I'll move to this side. Okay. That's my turn.
Give me a perception roll real quick.
Fucking 12.
You notice something odd. Despite only really attacking one of the two, the one currently headed for the platform somewhere in front of you, his gait also seems almost tired, almost stumped.
They share the life pool or something?
And Evelyn Red,
Eh.
can you see Medusa?
I can.
Yes. Technically, with the goggles.
Then please give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh. I mean, his name is not Meduson for nothing, I guess.
Listen. Would this involve... Well, actually, I don't know. Does Warcaster apply here?
What does Warcaster do again?
You have advantage on Constitution saving throws that would be for maintaining concentration.
Not really, actually.
Okay. In which case, that is just a 14.
Yeah, I did horribly.
14 actually meets the DC. And Evelyn?
I've got like a 10 or something. It's 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's 10.
You are in the position you're in now, restrained as you slowly begin to turn to stone. And it's your turn.
Oh, lovely. I don't think I can do a gosh darn thing about that. Oh wait, could I have included Spartic Inspiration on the
No, I don't think so.
save? No. Okay. Fine. Well, restrained gives me disadvantage. Being in the smoke gives me advantage. So then is it the straight roll
What do
if I
you
attack?
mean?
Because doesn't restrained give you disadvantage on attack rolls?
Yes. So yeah, it'd be a straight roll then.
Okay.
You could have used it for the saving throw.
The combat inspiration?
Yeah. In the second paragraph it says, add the number roll to any ability check, attack roll, or saving throw it makes.
That's your call, Beggar.
Sure.
Okay. Oh.
Let's see if it even changes anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
That changes to a 14.
That changes a lot.
Oh no!
Okay, that fucking okay. Yeah, you feel
I am
the
so sorry,
effect,
mister.
but you manage to just will it away just in time.
Go away, stone,
Thanks
and it's
to,
gone.
thanks to
Which
Red's
means you're not
inspiring words. Okay. I'm going to then. I don't like that. I'm going to use my grappling hook from here. Actually, go over here. And then go off of the edge. So I can't see him. Just like 5 feet-ish down. And, yeah, just like 5 feet, so I'm just over the edge. And with my second attack, I'm gonna set off another smoke bomb. Right on me. That one's technically still there for another
Okay.
turn. Next turn
Okay.
it'll dissipate, but technically it's
Let's-
still there.
Yes. I did actually see you go by. Right? For like a second.
No, you didn't, because until the end of my turn when I started in smoke, I look like a wisp of smoke moving through. So
Okay. Oh,
I am
okay.
invisible until the end of my turn.
In that
So.
case, with my bonus action, this like splash of wine moves up and climbs, makes things go click and clunk on the pillar. Like something's
Okay.
climbing. And then with my action, I'm going to take a dead-eye shot at this thing.
You would assume I'm over here because you would know how my stuff works, but you wouldn't have been able to see me. So that was all I was trying to clarify.
I don't.
No. Anything where it's like, oh, you have to see the
Yeah.
person definitely would not work.
Yeah.
But if you were asking where my general location was, you would have to know it'd have to be somewhere over here.
What if you correctly pretended to see them?
I'm good at pretend, I guess. Okay, let's see. That's fine. Does a 12 hit?
A 12 does not hit.
No. Never mind then. Oh wait. I still have bless. Never mind.
The shot rings out, whizzing past Meduson, and his eyes lock on the pillar you're on.
Yeah.
And the pillar
I know.
turns to stone.
That's all I can do.
And he jumps up. As you are prone, he is going to throw 2 spears at Honey instead.
Ha!
One of those
One
dead-
decidedly just hits the wood underneath you. The other one is a 25.
Yep. A lot easier to hit now.
You take 11 piercing damage. And that's his turn. Soleil.
Stands up and fights. So these also blast. These rolls are very not that good. How is that scimitar? Well, So let me see. This one is for this. This one for this. This one for this. So the first one is 9 plus 8 to hit. So 17. Second one is a 19. And the last one, it's 5 plus 8. It's a 13.
The last one does not hit.
Oh yeah, and another menacing, of course.
Did you use your bless thing?
Yes, this time I used it. So that is 28 piercing damage.
Good lord. That is a 16 to save.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
Does that save?
16 is exactly the
Okay.
AC.
He's
DC.
no longer frightened.
Yay! You did it!
And he is going to immediately take a revenge. Which means he is going to attack twice, and with a third attack he's going to try and shove you with his shield.
This looks good.
11 and a 16,
Both miss.
and then the shove. Which I believe is contested strength.
Chronal shift.
For which
Bonus
row?
on him?
I mean, that's his 18, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll chronal shift that.
Nice.
Oh, so
almost,
close.
almost natural 20.
It was
So
so
I'll
close.
I'll roll a
It was
strength
so
check.
close. Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Easy win.
Oh, this might still be decided. Hold on, what is his strength?
What is his strength?
His strength is +4.
No! He
Oh.
wins.
He pushes you over the edge. And you land almost chest high in group.
Blech.
You are restrained in this group. You may make a strength check or strength save at the end of your turn to break somewhat free of the scoop. When you do so, you can move through the group as if it is difficult terrain.
Mm.
If you end your turn in the group again, the next turn you will have to make another save
Safe.
before you can move again.
Okay.
And that's their turn. Holly.
Hmm. I will. How does jumping or long jumping work if you're in difficult terrain?
In difficult terrain?
Yeah.
Probably barely possible.
Guess it would depend on which difficult terrain. I'd say in the group it's almost not possible.
What about Storm Spear?
I would say it's possible, but definitely at disadvantages and such. And your speed off the jump would also be halved. So your like jumping distance would probably be halved as well.
Okay. I'm going to recast Storm Spear right on this guy.
Oh no.
So, strength save.
That's a 15.
He fails.
Mm-hmm.
That's 2d6 bludgeoning,
Damage.
10 bludgeoning, and then bonus action. It's gonna get hit by lightning. Probably, hopefully. First was 11. Okay, that hits. 46. 14 lightning. And that's my turn.
A horn rings out as both of the gladiators have taken off their helmet, holding it high in the air. Soleil, Holly, you are out of initiative as you win this first round.
Nice.
The
Ah,
first stage of the arena.
Hey Holly, imaginary high five.
He says chest high in the group.
Does the gladiator help me out of there?
Nope.
Okay, I'm just
They
gonna.
are very, very badly hurt.
Okay,
Like so badly hurt.
I'm just
No, I
gonna
can
I'm just gonna climb out of
Like
there and
bleeding.
I'm
I
gonna
will
Yep.
help
end
him.
concentration before it kills them.
Yep. Thanks for that.
I'm gonna help him off the platform and stuff. I'm just gonna be good sportsmanship here.
And Medusa. I actually forgot to take his last turn, so I'll do that now. Medusa is going to jump down. There's this cloud of dust that settles around him as he lands, and then move 10, 20, 30, and dash up the pillar.
Hi there.
I
You don't
just
say that though.
I was about to say, doesn't
Ava.
even know where you are.
He kinda knows.
I'm going to move back to the top of the pillar. And look over at them. And I'm going to pull around my repeating hand crossbow. I technically have advantage as I'm invisible starting my turn in the smoke. And I'm going to shoot first the one with advantage if I could not throw my dice off the table. Should be a 19 plus, so that's a 23 to hit.
That hits.
That's 9 piercing damage. And then I'm going to take my second shot without advantage. To do a special feature. That's an 18 to hit.
That also hits.
And that's going to be another 9 piercing damage. And then as I forwent the advantage on one of my attacks, I can make another attack with my bonus attack. Which will be a miss. It's like a 7 to hit. So then I'm gonna move back here and hang off the edge again 5 feet. Down. And that's my turn.
Ret. If you would be so kind as to make me a DC 14 con save.
Yes.
Oh no. You have your D4
Easy.
too.
That's a 15 I rolled anyway, so.
Oh, I forgot. I have my D4. would that have?
It's a 17.
Okay, yeah. It's your turn.
So, question: does this thing look like it can see me, or just knows I'm here because I just
You
made
can
a very loud
clearly
noise?
see his eyes darting around.
Okay. It's so tempting though. Okay, no, listen. It walked right up to me. I'm literally gonna get as close to it as I can. Put my pistol like under its chin and just start pulling the trigger.
Oh boy.
You're doing the disadvantage.
I
Like,
don't know.
is it
You
the
tell me.
unloading? But that is that what you're trying to do? The unloading it?
Yeah. You tell me, Becca.
I hadn't thought about that before. I'd say I'll give you advantage on the first two.
Well, normally they would have disadvantage.
Yeah, I'll give you advantage on the first two, and the
Okay.
rest are still at disadvantage. And I believe you can fire 5 shots.
Yes, I can. So one is an advantage, the rest are dis.
Two are advantage.
Two are at advantage.
Okay, I think this is right. I got a +5 on them. So 15. Oh yeah, and then bless.
So
Can I add the same bless roll to all of them?
the AC is 15.
I think all. You have a +5.
Yeah.
The pink one's the only one that's missing.
Yeah. Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
Another D10. That's 20. 20 damage.
You start blasting as you put your revolver as close as you can. Immediately, his head sort of tilts back as more shots hammer into him. The last shot ricocheting off of the armor.
Okay. This has been fun. I'm out. I assume there's an AOO still. But... Okay, get to here. I think he still gets like an AOO at disadvantage, I would guess.
Attack of opportunity, you mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
You should.
I think he should.
That's... Unless Beggar says no.
He does get an attack of opportunity. That would be the short sword, though.
At disadvantage,
when you-
I think.
oh,
Because he's
yeah.
invisible.
Nice.
Okay, so that misses.
Alright. I'm done.
You hear the heavy footsteps behind you, even as you run into the cloud that is engulfing this pillar. You almost sense him right up behind you. And he is going to attack you as the animated snakes of his helmet suddenly reach out and strike at you.
Rather, they didn't. I
And-
appreciate having
He
him
is
around.
actually also going to strike 3 times with his blade. So let's do the snakes first.
Do the snakes
That's
have disadvantage, or can they see?
They do not get disadvantage.
They see everything.
So 21 to hit for the
Yes.
snakes.
AC is currently 18.
And then does not hit. And that does also not hit. So only the snakes hit. Yes.
Oh, and this one's gone.
So that is 17 damage you take.
Okay.
5 of which is piercing, and the rest is poison. And that's his turn, which means Evelyn,
Hang
can
on.
you see them?
Well, I'm gonna come back up onto the pillar and
Still invisible.
I see. How tall is he?
Medium.
Okay. I don't think I can if I'm 20 feet up. No, wait. Back there. I'm trying to figure out if I can see him. If this is the point of the 20-foot radius, and this was close to the top of the pillar, I don't know if it would be, if I'm standing on the edge looking for them, if he'd be beyond, like 15 feet into the smoke and beyond.
Since it's okay, hold on. Don't make me do actual math.
Well, I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. Like, from if it was just straight, I'd say yeah, I can see him. But this is at my height, so but then it goes. It's not like it goes all the way to the ground over there. So I think I can.
Hold on, I gotta do math now.
Sorry, Becca. You came into my smoke circle.
So he would be 18 feet away. Sorry.
No, I
Oh,
cannot
old
see
bro,
him.
Pythagoras.
No, I cannot see him. Considering the fact then that I can't see him and I can't see Rat because Rat's invisible. Lost sight of my target. I will. I saw move. Maybe. I'll hold my attack for if I can see him. I will hold a fire bolt from my blasting rod. And that's my turn.
Okay. I guess you can't really see the Medusa's eyes right now, right?
Me?
I can.
Or Well, you were running away, so it depends on if you turned around.
I think there's a good chance that I look over my shoulder.
Then make me another DC 14 con save.
Easy.
Oof. Okay, yeah, you're fine. Take your turn.
I'm out of bullets. I'm feeling maybe a little theatrical right now. So I'm feeling like we got this. So I have a question for you.
I might have an answer.
Are you feeling lucky?
Do you remember the Hydra in the sewer? And
Yes,
would you
vaguely.
consider it perhaps a replacement for a T-Rex? In flight.
Sure.
Oh my god.
That thing just appears here in this general area because it's huge. As I cast polymorph on myself. We just go into the smoke and then this monster just appears.
This turns into a Godzilla movie real quick.
I know, right? I'm like, well. I think that's all I can do though. Because casting it is an action.
Probably movement still. If you wanted.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, I guess movement then.
Oh,
Like rotate out into the middle, roaring theatrically.
You are huge as it is, right?
Yeah. The people were bored, I'm sure, the first few rounds.
Oh yeah, I mean, as soon as the T-Rex just suddenly steps from the smoke cloud, you know, sort of streaking these just puffs of cloud behind it, the crowd definitely goes wild.
Yeah, baby. Okay. But it more or less looks like the Hydra from the sewer.
Yeah.
it just looks like it, right? It doesn't have
I
its
saw
abilities.
that.
Mm-hmm.
20.
Because that thing could turn invisible too.
Listen.
Can I take a shot at him as he moved into my range of view from the smoke? 'Cause I can see 15 feet, so beyond here I can see out.
Yes.
Ooh. That's gonna be a 17?
Hits.
Hey.
Come on, do enough damage.
Yeah.
You're certainly moving.
10. 10 fire damage.
Yes! As the Meduson hits half health,
Oh no.
the snakes on his helmet suddenly elongate. Their eyes are glowing.
I take it back.
Ah. I mean, I don't care. I have 2 intelligence now.
Just looks like a bigger snack now.
We have a T-Rex statue on this field.
It doesn't matter.
And yeah, he's going to strike at you twice with his spear.
Okay.
And then the snakes will also make an attack.
So
That is a 19 to hit.
Yes, AC is 13 on a T-Rex.
And then the snakes. Oh my god, they did terribly. So. You take 12 piercing damage. And that's it. Evelyn.
Mm-hmm. Is it my turn again?
Yes.
Alright, I'm going to go back to my repeating hand crossbow. I'm in the smoke. I have to do it here. First shot with advantage is a... Oops. Is a 14 plus 1 plus... it's 14... 16 to hit? I rolled
That
really badly.
No longer hits.
Okay. The second one will be without advantage. That's 18, 19, 22 to hit.
That hits.
That's 5 piercing damage.
Nice.
And then the last one with my bonus action is... Oops, keep moving it. 15 plus 3, 18, 15, 18, 19, 20,
18 hits.
22, sorry.
That hits even more.
9 piercing damage. And I'm gonna back off and hang off the edge again. So I don't see them. Because the snakes are kind of freaking me out. Just a smidge.
Okay. Well. Red.
Bite attack.
Red. Before you do that, though.
Oh, I can't save.
Yes, please. DC 16.
It's okay, my count went up. Maybe-
You're still blessed.
So that's +4 is...
I don't think
Yeah,
it's
then.
savable anymore, even with
I
blessed.
don't think it's savable.
No.
It also depends by how much you fail, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Ooh,
Okay, not bad. So, 15?
15. Okay.
Yes, 15.
You fail, but not too badly. You can feel as your legs begin to turn to stone. You are restrained.
Okay. I still think bite attack, because does the T-Rex care about this? No. But it's a disadvantage, right?
Yes.
So that'll be a 15.
blessed?
Bless.
Yep.
Oh,
18.
I think that's just enough.
Hey.
18, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
Ooh,
Oh, come back.
Oh,
I can see.
It says 32 plus 7.
32.
it's a good roll.
So 39 overall, and he is restrained.
Jump!
The DC is 17.
Oh boy, he is not looking too good. Um,
next time we
Yes.
open with that.
this is going to snake attack you twice. So since that's advantage and disadvantage, it's just straight rolls you against each other
Okay.
at this point. You are starting to like turn to stone. He's just in your mouth. His
As I'm
snake's
turning to
attacking
stone.
you. As you're turning to stone. That's a 16 to hit and a 20 to hit.
Yeah, both.
So that is 34 damage total. And 5 of that is piercing, the rest is all poison.
God damn.
For the sake of concentration, what was the highest?
Oh yeah, okay. So we'll just divide right down the middle. $15 was the highest.
So I think that's still a
AC
DC
10. Yeah.
Regular
Restrained
concentration.
are saves a disadvantage?
I don't think
so.
saves are. I think only deck
I think it's
saves.
just, yeah.
You'd also have Warcaster.
Yeah. I know.
He saves. Evelyn, it's your turn.
This is a special situation as I pop back up and look at a mess. I'm
Crowd is
going.
going nuts.
I can only imagine. Go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and take my first shot with my crossbow advantage. That should hit. It's 22 plus.
Yep, that hits.
Oops, that's flipped, not roll. That's 10 piercing damage. My second shot will be without advantage. That's 19, 17, 18,
That hits.
which will be only 7 damage. And then my last bonus action shot. Ooh, I don't think I'm going to be able to salvage that one. No, that's a 15. So I'm gonna dip back down and hope for the best with what's going on over there.
Red.
Another save?
At the end of your turn, because
Oh,
you are
that's
already
okay.
starting to petrify.
It's not like you can see the snakes anyways now.
Straight.
They're in your mouth.
True. A straight continuing chomp. Uh, 21.
Yeah, that hits.
Chompity chomp.
I mean, it's safe to say that your teeth
32.
sink through the metal. You taste a burst of iron as the body in your jaws goes limp.
Oh no.
No.
Please give me another constitution save though. DC is still 16.
Okay, we're good. It's a 19.
Okay.
Or wait,
You
roll it
end
as a
the
T-Rex.
effect. You resist the petrification as your flesh becomes flesh again. And Meduson is dead.
Dead?
Dead.
Oopsie.
Unless you have spared the dying or something.
Can I see him?
Sure.
Then I will quickly go ahead and grappling hook over to the T-Rex and then down and cast. It would technically be a turn before I could do it between the movement and stuff, but then I would cast Cure Wounds if I could. At level 1.
You cast Cure Wounds, but the damage is so extensive. Even as the wounds close, the spell begins to fade as there is no more life to fix.
I mean, he was mostly in my mouth, right?
Yes.
I mean, 2 intelligence though.
Yeah. I mean,
I mean,
Swallow,
it's your
swallow.
turn to act if
Oh
you-
my gosh. I guess, yeah, I mean, technically, I ricochet, I grapple hook onto the T-Rex, You have a turn before I could do
I
anything
don't
else.
think there's a body left.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean,
to
Right.
intelligence.
Spectacular! Absolutely spectacular!
Roaring.
The Tiefling
Yeah, baby.
destroys the famous Dragon Slayer, Meduson.
Roars with many teeth.
Cheers wave through the ground. And so do they on the other side, in another arena, as Holly and Blue Tiger celebrated for the win. See the two warriors return towards the gate. Already healers are running out, attending to them.
I think it takes one or two.
Far
more
behind
rounds.
you, at the gate that would be yours, there are more waiting for your return.
okay, Holly, let's go over there. And
Alright.
let's get fixed.
I'm pretty good, actually.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Did Rhett turn back into Rhett?
Eventually.
What
Eventually.
happens? What happens to the person you ate when you turn back into Rhett?
Good question.
Red explodes.
No, he's just very not hungry right now anymore.
Oh no.
Like the rest of the day.
Mhm.
Very nourished.
It's not gonna talk about it. So walk away.
I mean, to intelligence,
Oh, man.
would he eat Ablin?
I don't think so.
There's general semblance. If she's not attacking, like there is still
Yeah.
your normal personality.
Yeah.
So is generally how polymorph goes. Well, he might not listen to her because in general he
Here's
can't
the
understand
question.
her.
Is Evelyn blaspheming right now?
No. I
think I have
would
enough
never.
dice.
I don't want my mouth and eyes stitched shut. Thank you very much.
Alright.
I'm just slowly collecting all of the
Oh,
dice
oh,
here.
yeah. Hold on. Oh shit, crap. I didn't mean to grab it. Okay, you know what? Hold on, let me just delete this first. This area right here. This can go. This can go. These can go. Thanks. Okay. You return to the hall victorious.
I don't think we can move our pieces anymore.
Yeah.
Did I lock you by accident?
You did. It's okay. Not Kieran, but the others were all.
There you go.
So the healers healed us completely, or what did they do?
As far as superficial wounds go, yes. Unless you have any other conditions or anything on you.
No.
So I'm max
Then
HP.
yes. you are healed.
Any sign of Kara?
Quite a few of the fighters are still missing, and no, there's no sight of Kara right now.
Well, how did your fight go?
Well, all considered, went pretty well. Feel like the arena itself was more of a problem than the guys we fought.
They had a cannon.
Oh,
They had a cannon, yeah, and there was a lot of goo
I don't
between
see
us.
how a cannon's fair.
did you have anything? I mean, technically, I imagine it's just a normal weapon. You could have brought a cannon in yourself.
Well, on our
It's
side there were
advantage.
ballistas, so I guess it was kind of even, but we didn't use those. We just went over there and smashed them, basically.
Well, you won in the end.
Yeah, good job.
How was your fight?
There was this like Medusa guy that tried to turn us into stone and stuff.
Right.
Oh, sounds annoying.
Dude, so
Yeah.
You know, but we wrapped up the fight, and we're moving on.
Yeah.
sounds
Yes, let's wait for
And
Kara.
I turned into a Hydra. I don't
You
really
what?
remember anything after that though. That Hydra, I got a good idea and I was like, I could turn into a Hydra.
Yes, you did. It was quite exciting. The crowds really enjoyed it.
I thought they might.
sounds
to
like
admit
he
that-
might be an interesting person to see. Where is he?
Well, he was a disappearing type of guy. I'm not sure. I didn't see him after. Do I know I ate him?
Evelyn hasn't told
Roll
us.
me an intelligence check.
Would it have been the intelligence of the
If you
Hydra? Oh,
beat
his
An
intelligence.
18, you would know. If you don't beat an 18, then you don't.
It's a 13.
You don't really know. But man, that fight was just weirdly satisfying. You don't even feel like you need to eat or anything for maybe like the rest of the day.
However, I'm
Maybe
looking.
you should polymorph more often.
However, I'm.
I wonder how well armor digests.
Oh
Extra
god.
iron in the blood.
I'm looking forward to see that form of yours myself.
Yeah, I'll try it next time.
You remember the creature that we fought in the sewers?
Oh yeah, I remember that one pretty
That's,
well.
what he turned into.
Almost drunk there. Because I
Right.
jumped after you guys in the bottomless pit.
Behind you, coming down the hall, you then hear. And then when you grab him by the trunk and slam him on the ground. As both Gunnar and Kara appear out of the tunnel. Well, he didn't really have that much for his height or his size. You can see Kara hold a broken off piece of a tusk in her hands.
I guess they must have won too. Congratulations.
Right?
Yes, handily.
It's a good win then. Looks like we'll all be moving on.
Of course, I said.
Not that I particularly needed his help, though.
Of course not. Like I said on the bird, you're probably the best one of us. Yes, whatnot. Oh, you weren't there for that, but I said that.
Ah, yeah, sure.
such a good response. Yeah.
So, Kara, up for a drink of victory?
Of course. Maybe 2 or 3. Or 4.
Tops.
Maybe 5.
Right. I'm gonna go get cleaned up first, and I'll join you all out here, I'm sure, soon enough.
Yeah, I'm gonna get cleaned up too. I'm kind of like tired.
Got a question about those potions. Did you use them?
We did.
Yeah.
Because I felt they were pretty useful. Because, I mean,
Yeah.
the last ones I bought out of my personal, from my personal money. Maybe you should buy, like, for the future, some more from, like, the funds from the group.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Sorry. We can buy another round for everybody.
I feel like maybe not even for just here in the arena, but just
Mm-hmm.
for the future in general. They seem pretty helpful.
I'll do it right now. Who's that?
Who's that? Who dat?
Who's that Pokemon? Amogus.
Is this guy actually here?
Which guy? Well,
In the
he's
shop.
there, but he's not in the shop.
Okay, gotcha.
He just got put there by the phase shift of me moving the map back.
Ah. Well, you were right. We're back.
Yeah.
Think we could have another 5 of those potions of heroism.
Yeah. You know the price.
1,000 gold overall, then, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I hand over that invite now.
Quality stuff. Come back for more.
You
I'll
receive
just-
5 potions of heroism.
I'll
Neat.
just hand one out to everyone right now, and hold on to one for Kara. In the future.
Added
Is there anything
happily.
you do the rest of the day?
Collapse into like the deepest after Thanksgiving nap I've ever had.
Also, I'm gonna ask Holly. You've been working on some spells lately, quite a lot.
Oh.
I just wanted to ask if you've made any progress.
Oh yeah. Well, just last night actually, Evelyn came by my room and someone got me a gift, I guess, of the counter spell.
Oh, that sounds very helpful, to be honest.
Didn't say where it came from, but I'm not complaining.
I mean, you're making progress. Maybe you don't even need a teacher. Maybe you just need a couple adventures. And you're gonna learn all the necessary spells by yourself.
Hmm. I mean, maybe. I mean, the scroll did kind of solve all the problems I was having.
I mean, if you go adventuring, you get money. If you have money, you can buy scrolls. And then you can learn. Probably better than any teacher, right?
I suppose I feel like each different one of those has its advantages and disadvantages. I mean, we'll see, I suppose.
Yeah, we'll see. So let's grab something to eat and drink. Red, what do you suggest?
What? Honestly, I'm just kind of tired.
Not hungry? I could eat a. I could eat a whole man. I could.
Yeah, I mean, that's usually how I feel, but I don't know.
It's, magic can definitely exhaust you, so no harm in just, getting yourself a drink and getting some rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. It was a big transformation, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just take one drink, but then just take it.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna go over to Kara and drink with her a little bit, and try to keep an eye on her to make sure she goes to bed at a reasonable point.
I'll just get some food and take a seat somewhere.
Tiger, we had a break for the rest of the day and then competition tomorrow, is that right?
Yes.
And we're allowed to leave now?
No.
No. It's after the next one, or we can't leave
Yes.
at all? Okay. Alright. I'll just go get food and settle down. To eat some. Not think about the T-Rex. I mean, the Hydra eating.
Ooh, that was probably a traumatic event for some people in that audience.
Still debating on what to say to Rat about it, but undecided entirely.
Just don't make him angry when you say it, 'cause he might.
He might eat me. Might bite my head off.
Oh wow. Okay.
Whoa,
I didn't expect this war to
You
get.
don't need to be that rude. Jesus fucking Christ, man.
Didn't expect this one to be. Well.
Okay, you all settle in for a long rest.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Then, here's the thing. I was gonna do the intros to the next arenas. But, as you all level up,
Whoa.
this might be as good a time as any to take a break.
What?
So you don't have to rush thinking about what you wanna prep before the next fight.
Nice.
Wow,
So, we'll call it here today.
Exciting. Oh, so we don't forget.
Oh, cool. I get the light. The luck light, I'd call it, feature now. Because I can re-roll a saving throw that I fail
Nice.
until my between long rests. I can use this once. It's neat. Need to have and you know what? Another proficiency level we go up. That's neat. Plus 4 now.
Ooh.
wow.
See, that's pretty good.
That is pretty good.
Oh, I never